Welcome back, everybody. I'm Holiday Doc and you're inside the clinic yet again for another review. Why do I do reviews? Well, I'm a big guy on knowing product before you buy it. If you're going to invest in anything, I'm a big believer in reading about it, knowing about it, and getting to understand what to expect out of the product you're going to buy, right? So anytime you make a big purchase, even any purchase, you should be thinking about it smartly. Or smartly, that's not a word, I'm smart. Whatever. Anyways, back to the headset. We're talking about the PC350s today. And I've done headset reviews on Turtle Beach, X1s, X3s. I've done Triton, AX Pros. I've done Triton AX180s. I've done Turtle Beach HPA2s. I've done Astro A40s. And now we are on these guys, the Sennheiser PC350s. And wow. Stop drunk? Is he drinking? Is he drinking on the video job now? No, I'm not drunk, but I'm excited to do this review because I've never been so thoroughly impressed by a headset ever. And I've purchased a lot of headsets now. And I've come in contact with a lot of headsets now. And these are by far the best headset I've ever used. The Sennheiser PC350s. Just take another good look at these guys. They fold down for carrying purposes and crush proof or whatever. But yeah. Where do we start with these guys? And I don't know, what are their biggest competitors, you think? The Astro A40s? You're correct. They're both a stereo headset. The PC350s use one driver in each ear, but they also need the Astro A40 mix amp to get them to work on the Xbox 360. So you're looking at about $160 for this system setup. These guys you can find off of Amazon, you can find off of eBay for about $100 brand new anywhere. They are a tremendous headset. The quality and craftsmanship on these guys is phenomenal. The comfort, the leather, and the cushioning here on the ear cups and everything is just, it's amazing how much thought they put into comfort levels on long-lasting gaming sessions, right? Because you really think PC gamers probably outgame Xbox gamers when it comes to hours put in. When you're talking about like World of Warcraft or Counter-Strike, those guys are hardcore into that game, and they sit there for 10-12 hours at a time. I don't know how they do it, but they do. And it's really translated over to this headset on comfort-wise, because you can sit with these guys for 10 I wore these for 10 hours. I know the wife had a pretty rage fest over that one, let me tell you. But I did it, and it was... It felt like there was still nothing on my ear because, there was so much room inside the ear cup. Nothing ever like crushed on the ears or sat on them or anything or made them uncomfortable. And volume quality, I didn't have to turn up volume to actually get the quality that I wanted. And the owner of this headset put a little test to me. And he's a good buddy of mine, Tipsy. He said, I bet you can't turn them up and keep them on to distort the sound before you have to take them off before your ears get damaged. And he was right, because no matter how loud I tried to get these and still keep them on my head, there was absolutely no distortion. Zero distortion whatsoever. And the sound quality on these guys was phenomenal. And this isn't even the top of the line Sennheiser headset. They continue to make higher quality stuff at a significantly higher price tag, but I was just blown away, and I can't say enough good things about this headset. And I know all of you are like, oh, Doc's a Turtle Beach fanboy, what's he gonna do now? I still love my HPA2s, don't get me wrong, but these aren't mine, so I gotta send these back, and I don't really want to. I don't think Tipsy would be too happy with me though. But back to just talking about them. You know how I did the 3D positioning and stuff with the Astros? Honestly, I couldn't find a dead spot. I sat in a private match for probably 2.5 hours on various levels of volume, trying to make sure that, you know, there was no variances from your 4 o'clock and your 2 o'clocks and your 6 and your 12 and stuff like that. I couldn't find it. You could really tell where things were appropriately around you, the whole 360 degrees. When you're thinking about quality of a headset and how accurate the positioning is, you really, to test it yourself, you have to sit in a room, have somebody, you know, 15, 20 feet out in front of you, fire a shot, silence, unsilence, silence, unsilence, and go around. And then you have to do it with various levels of height in the game as well, because that all changes as well. You know, there's the 360 degrees on the level plane, but then, you know, it's increased on each angle, right? So you got 360 degrees times 360 degrees. So there's a whole bunch of 3D positions and stuff you really need to think about when you look into headsets and you're kind of examining and testing them out. And like I said, I sat there for 2.5 hours trying to find dead spots. We called in Pavlos, we called in Harriers, and I stood under them, I moved to the right, and I spun in circles, and I couldn't for the life of me find a dead spot. So I am going to be 100% accurate when I say this headset doesn't have dead spots. It does need, like I said, the Astro A40 mix amp, so it does use the Dolby technology to simulate the 5.1 surround sound, okay? And it is a simulation because, like I said, we talked about this before, it doesn't have individual drivers in the ear cups to create the 5.1 by standalone by itself, the discrete 5.1. I would say, you know, if you already have an Astro mix amp and you're looking for something better than the Astro headset that you already probably have, I would highly recommend the Sennheiser PC350. This headset, if you're looking to upgrade and you're looking for a LAN quality headset, these are the guys for you. And you do need a preamp, so you need to have a little bit of technical savvy to get this kind of set up and everything like that. But I guarantee you will not be disappointed if you pick up the Sennheiser 350s. You can talk to Tipsy, you can message myself, ask me, you know, any questions about the headsets, or even headsets I've done before. And I'm here to just inform you guys, the gamers, because everybody needs to be informed when making purchases, and we don't need to turn into sheeple and just buy into what game battles or what YouTube or whatever other people are just trying to force down your throat. And, you know, always make your own decisions. Don't go off of what everybody else is saying or fanboy status to buy a headset. And it's really starting to irritate me that people are 100% arguing with me all the time about the quality of the Astros. And the Astros are not a good headset. They're not. And people hop on that fanboy wagon like it's the fucking church to Jesus Christ himself, and they will never get off that bus. But I can't help them, so I'm trying to help you guys. And I hope you enjoyed the review. If you have any questions on these guys, let me know. I've got to ship these back to Tipsy tomorrow, so goodbye, headset. Goodbye. And I'm Holiday Doc. One more bit of announcement. Continue to check out my iTunes podcast. The most informative podcast you will ever listen to. We recently changed the name from The Clinic to the Pro Gaming Podcast, just to reach out to a larger demographic. You know, unless you knew of the Clinic series beforehand, you probably wouldn't have recognized it searching on iTunes. So we changed it around, done some updates. We're sitting at 18,000 hits, downloads on episode 1, 2, and 3. Episode 4 will be out Saturday, Sunday night. I'm probably going to post this video. I don't know when I'll post the video, but if you're watching this, thanks so much again for all the support. Continue to tell your friends, subscribe, and help spread the word about competitive gaming. Holiday Doc, your good friend, out of here.